What up everyone, DeLorean's Gaming TV here. We're back with another Nerdburgering Nerd Life lap time video. And today we're going to be setting a lap time for the Autobello Piccolina, the base model. This one has 1100cc engine and weighs about 1631 pounds. And 0 to 60, 22.5 seconds. 34 brake horsepower, 75 pound-feet of torque, 70 pound-feet of torque, okay? And then top speed 71 miles per hour. So it's not like crazy, and it's not crazy. It's not like crazy when it comes to and performance-wise, you know. It's nothing too crazy. And I don't know what color I want to go with. I mean, red is nice, isn't it? Yes, red is really nice. I like red. But, we can go with blue. I do not know what color I want, to be honest. We'll go blue. We'll go blue. Blue is also nice, you know. This car does remind me of a, one of those, you know, old Fiat 500s. Like the ones that came out in the 60s, right? The old Fiat 500s, you know, the ones that came out in the 60s. I think it reminds me of that, you know. Hold on, I think I did it wrong. Let me go back, because... yeah, I gotta do a rolling start. Because if I do it just... if I just do a lap time start, it's gonna, you know, already start the timer. And I'm always doing a rolling start. So that I can have a chance to, you know, have a look at the interiors. It's everything's simple. Maybe this one is a modded one because looks like it has missing textures. Because I don't remember this one having all gold. Maybe this is a limited edition golden this is probably limited edition, you know, with gold trims, you know. This is like no texture limited edition gold trim, you know. Well, we don't need to worry about that, you know. It's not important right now. The seats look simple and comfy, you know. I think you can fit some people in back here, and as long as they're not tall or, you know, whatever, probably kids. And so it's okay family car. The gauge cluster is simple, nothing too fancy, you know. You don't need no infotainment system or, you know, and none of those fancy stuff. It's just back in the old days, more simpler times. But, you know, except for you got a manual rolling window, you know. You know, I would rather prefer an electric window, you know, electric power windows, you know. But that's just me, you know, because, you know, I don't want to have to like roll the handle. You know, like in certain situations, you want to be able to close the window fast enough, and just trying to roll it back up, it's just not worth the time and effort and the energy. The color suits it very well, I have to say. Performance-wise, this is doing great, you know. I wasn't expecting it to be this quick, even though the 0 to 60 times like 22 seconds, right? I wasn't expecting it to be this good, you know. Performance wise, I never expected this to be this good, you know. It's really good for a car with only 70 pound-feet of torque and 34 brake horsepower, you know. It's not terribly bad, you know. I was expecting it to be a bit much slower, but with this kind of performance, my guess is the lap time is gonna be around maybe 11s, maybe like mid 10s or 11, you know. That's what I'm thinking, depending how I drive and depending if I can, you know, keep the gas floored the whole time. And if I don't crash the wall, because this thing likes to understeer a bit, but you know, it likes to slide, you know. It thinks it thinks it can, it can do the Tokyo drift, but that's not what it's made for to do. You know, this is just made for, you know, a beautiful cruise, you know, down Italy, you know, just, you know, doing little scenic driving, just driving, driving along the scenic route, just looking at the beautiful view of the ocean, you know, the sun just shining beautifully and all that, you know. It's good stuff, you know. Just going down, having some, you know, it's like a nice summer drive. This is what this car is made for, you know. It's not made for racing around the tracks or, you know, doing crazy, you know, drifts around the corner. It's not that. It's just a peaceful, classic, you know, car. Just a classic car. It's just that's made to just drive peacefully, you know, on a Sunday afternoon, you know. It's not your, you know, Brickell Bastion or your, you know, Graville, whatever you call it. And so, depending on how you use the brakes, it's gonna determine how this car corners. Because if you slam the brakes are gonna lock up. But if you hold the brakes for too long, the back end will get a little slidey. So you just gotta brake it. You gotta use the brake the right amount. You gotta use the right amount of brakes is what I'm saying. Because that's really important. Okay, what I would say about this Piccolina is that going up the hills is where it's gonna suffer a little bit of performance. Like going up the hill, you know. This is where the car is gonna suffer a little bit of performance. So that's where you will lose a little bit of your lap time, your seconds, and all that. But right now I don't know if we're not even halfway there yet. We're not even halfway. We're probably like 3 or 4 checkpoints, I believe. And we're only in like 4 minutes. Our lap time is about 4 minutes, which is not bad. It's crazy, you know. I mean, I guess for a car that doesn't have so much horsepower or torque, but it's pretty you know, lightweight. You know, this thing is lightweight. This thing's not heavy. You know, this is a 1,600-pound car, so it's nothing crazy compared to your other cars like the Stambico, which is like a couple thousand pounds, like a 4,000 or 5,000 pounds, and then you got the Brickell Bastions in a similar category of weight. Then you got the Graville D series and all that. Those things are not lightweight either. So a small compact car like this, oh my gosh. Okay, we did hit the back. See, I wasn't really, this is why I gotta really pay attention when I'm driving, you know. That's why I shouldn't be talking too much. But after that hit right there, we took a hit right there. Barely any damage. But we did lose a little bit of time, you know, so this is gonna hurt our lap time a little bit, but you know. But I'm not gonna restart it because, like I said, I like to do lap times, you know, in the old Top Gear style fashion. You know, you remember the old Top Gear where they you know, Jeremy Clarkson, he watches, you know, he does like voiceover, you know, like you know, about, you know the old Top Gear where Jeremy Clarkson watches a celebrity do a lap time around the track, you know, in the Suzuki or the Kia. It's like that, you know. So I like to do in that old in that style of fashion. And you know, the celebrities, when they show the celebrities doing like many tries of the lap times, I'm not gonna do like many tries. I like to do lap times fair and square, just one lap, that's it. But there, on my other videos, I did restart. That was only because I crashed the vehicle, like I totaled it, so I had a reason to restart. This thing is not total. It's pretty it's a little dented, but nothing crazy, and I'm surprised. For a small car like this, I would imagine it would have gotten more damage with the impact like that. In real life, like if I was to crash like that in real life and on this specific track, Nürburgring, it would have been total, and the back would have been total. But this is BeamNG, you know, and this car is, you know, made with quality, you know. This is quality car right here. This shows you how safe this car is, you know. And I think we're almost halfway there, and we're in the 7s, so maybe we'll get less. Maybe our lap times will be in the 9s, like in the late 9s or in the maybe early 10s. Who knows? Just depends. Right now we're going up a little hill, as you would call it, incline. So we are struggling a little bit on performance on that part. But when we're going downhill, this thing is quick. We'll be going up to 70 miles per hour, no problem. I know that what does call it? Whatchamacallit? That new Need for Speed game came out. You know, Need for Speed Unbound. I plan on getting it, but I'm not gonna. Even people are saying it's a good game and all, but I do plan on getting it, but I'm not gonna get it right now. And I do plan on playing it on my channel, but just not right now because I want to buy it on sale. I don't want to buy it at full price. $70 is a lot. It's a lot of money. You know, when you're asking for a game, like, I understand, but, you know, I'm not paying $70 for a game, so if the price goes down a little bit, I might buy it, you know. Just waiting for the price to go down before I play it, you know. You know, because, you know, I could buy it right now. I could buy a Need for Speed Unbound right now. I could play it, you know. I can join the hype and, you know. But I'm okay. I'm not trying to, you know. I play games because I like playing games, not because I'm playing games just so I can get all those views and likes. You know, I'm not trying to play a game because to get views and likes. Even though I appreciate the views and likes, what I'm saying is I'm not trying to, you know, hop on the bandwagon. You know what I mean? I like to just play games because I like it, not because everybody's playing it. You know, and it's bringing in a lot of views and likes and subscribers and all that. I just want to play the game because I enjoy it. So I rather, you know, save that money and, you know, buy when it's on sale, because there's nothing wrong with that, you know. It's smart thinking, isn't it? Okay, so we're about like 70% there, you know. We got like probably like on one more checkpoint, I believe. After this one we have like one more after this one we do not have any checkpoints, so we're good. So we're about there. So I said we're going to be maybe 11s. Our lap time was going to be in the 11s. It depends though, because I'm flooring it. This is the max I could go. Maybe we'll be in 11s, maybe over 11s, you know, like less than 12s. So we'll be around the lap time of a Stambico, the base model Stambico though. But I do plan on the next one, you know, the next Stambico I plan on checking out is the modded one, which is the V8 one. I think it's the V8 one. It's a modded Stambico. It's a more modified one. You can find it on the repository. But yeah, I plan on doing that one next. I'm gonna be going over. I'm gonna be just checking out mods or on my you know my mod manager list, whatever car's next, that's the car I'm gonna be lap timing. So I'm just gonna be going in order, you know, because when it comes to like, because I don't want to be I don't want to overcomplicate things, you know, overthink things, you know. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, should I pick this car next to set a lap time, or should I just I just can't, you know, decide what car I want to set a lap time for next. So it's better if I go in order, you know. So, and the 12s, I'm in the 12s for a base time, but that's because I lost a little lap time when I lost a minute probably when I hit that barrier, when my rear end hit that barrier. So, but you know, if I didn't hit the barrier, I probably would have got a better lap time, to be honest, you know. But you know how my driving is. You know, I'm not a professional race car driver. I'm not the Stig from, you know, Top Gear. I'm just what I am. So that's our lap time in 12s. Our lap times in 12s. You know, it's really nice. As you can see right here, we did hit the barrier a little bit. We went sliding into the barrier. Our rear end just hit the barrier, but nothing too crazy. It wasn't slightly dented, nothing too crazy, no damage. Did not, you know, damage the engine which is in the back, which is good. And you know, everything seems fine. This car handles good, you know. It's supposed to handle good, you know. It's not a fast car. So of course it's gonna handle well, you know. When it's like high performance ones, probably. If it was like a high performance Piccolina, it'll be a different story. But you know, and also, this thing will corner well depending on how you brake and how long you brake. Depending on your braking style, okay? If you brake too long, then you know your rear end's gonna go all sliding around a corner. If you slam the brakes, your brake's gonna lock up. So, all right, but I enjoyed this. I joined set a lap time. I was thinking, my ambition was probably in the mid 10s, 11s for a lap time, but 12s it's not bad, you know. 12 minutes not really bad, but it's not really good either. But I imagine this would be faster. But I imagine this is faster than a Pigeon, of course. The base model Pigeon is probably way slower. And I do want to try that, but the thing is, I can't. It's like, it's a 3-wheel. Pigeon's only 3-wheeler, and you know, it's not made to go around corners. It's gonna tip over like a Reliant Robin. But anyway, I don't want to, you know, bore you too much. You know, maybe talking too much. But anyways, I'll catch you in the next video, which is tomorrow, of course. And then we'll probably be doing a lap time, of course, because I enjoy doing these lap times. And we'll see if the next vehicle that I have lined up will be setting a record lap time. Alright, I'll catch you in the next video.